Hello, everyone. This is your boy, Racy Dicey. Finally, we're doing the tier list you've been waiting for. Ranking every game I've played ever. This isn't actually every game I've played ever. This is the ones I could remember and find that I played. Probably is more. There definitely is more. There's a lot of games I just choose not to include on here. For whatever reason, I just forgot or didn't play enough of it, or didn't feel like it was really worth talking about. I don't know, but it's a lot of games. Probably gonna be more by the end of this year. I've been playing also a couple new games lately, and have more plans. Playing like Atlas's newest game that they made that got nominated for Game of the Year. Pretty good game so far. I'm not including that on this because I haven't finished it. This includes a lot of other ones. But yeah, so let's get started. This is simply just what games I like the most on here. I even have some mobile games on here, like Crossy Road, because it's a fun game. There's like a billion other mobile games I could put on here, but I don't remember them all. Honestly, a lot of them are pretty forgettable if I'm being real. So yeah, alright, so let's get this started. So I'm just going to pick out random, as always. We'll do Duck Life. We'll do a cool math games one. Duck Life, B tier, good game. You feed a duck. You train it, and then you race against other ducks. It wins. That's all the game is. Very fun game to play as a kid. One of the first computer games I played. There's probably a lot of other Flash games I could put on here, but I'm really put the ones I remember having the most fun playing. This was one of them. I've only played the first one, but I played pretty much all of them when I was younger. So yeah, pretty cool game series. And a strong start, honestly. Impossible Game, also another Flash game. I actually own this one on Steam. It goes in B tier as well. This is a Geometry Dash Light, as you can call it. Fun game. Would recommend playing it. It's free. It's also on Steam. You can get it for like $5. Really cheap. Yeah. I mean, if you probably played Geometry Dash before, so if you like that game, you'll probably like this one. Though Geometry Dash is like an infinitely way better game. But yeah, Geometry Dash. I used to play this game a lot more during my high school years. I don't really like playing Geometry Dash anymore, but I'd say overall it's an A tier game. It's a really, really fun game if you get really into it. There's like an infinite amount of levels. This game has a really, really loyal community that has existed for God knows how long. Like, Geometry Dash has always been popular. In terms of like community size, like there's always a lot of people playing. And it just got updated last year, the 2.2 update, which took like people have been waiting for over like 7 years. Finally released. Absolutely amazing game. Is it the best rhythm game ever made? I mean, it's up there. That or Osu would probably take the top spot. But for how much personality and style it has, is 100% is the best mobile, best rhythm game. Though I don't blame you if you like Osu more. That game's pretty fun as well. I don't have it on here, and I don't really play as much, but it's a fun game to watch. And yeah, but yeah, A tier for sure. Yeah. All right, let's get to. We'll do FNAF. All right, FNAF. I only have 1 and 2 on here. I didn't play any of the ones after. My honest rating of FNAF is it's okay. I don't think it's really too cool or special. I watched Markiplier play all of them after first and second one. I mean, I think I watched them play them first, then I played them myself. I don't remember. I guess I'd probably put most of them around here. They're cool. I do find them interesting, but they're not my favorite. And it is a good set of games. They're pretty fun to play, and they're pretty spooky. Yeah, they got funny jump scares. I remember personally playing FNAF 1. I could never ever beat it because I couldn't figure out how to beat the 4th night because Freddy kept coming in my room and killing me. I never understood like how to like get past him or whatever, so I just kept dying. FNAF 2 I did beat. I beat everyone in that game. Pretty fun. Actually, probably FNAF 2 isn't my favorite. I think I like FNAF 4 the most. I mean, maybe one day I'll play it again, but that one was really cool. I like that one. I like being in that little house and then coming there. That was pretty spooky and cool. There was a lot of like interesting mechanics in that game. FNAF 3 is probably the most awkward one. That one, not terrifying in the slightest either. It's just purple guy chasing you. It's kind of something. Alright, Among Us. I'm gonna be real with you. Among Us, kind of not really my favorite game. I don't like Among Us a whole lot. It's kind of funny, but as a game itself, it's whatever. It can be fun, but like playing out is just kind of meh. I'm gonna be real. I'm not a huge fan of social deduction games too much, especially like online ones. They're a lot more fun in person than they are online. Online, they're kind of mediocre. Alright, next up, BT6. Of course, S tier. But I like tower defense games a lot. And I've played BT6 a couple times on the channel. It is one of my favorite games of all time. Very, very fun just to play. Very casual. There's also a competitive side to it. Very fun strategic games. I like strategy games a lot, and tower defense games are one of those strategy games a lot. So yeah, just simply S tier. I would recommend it to anyone really. That's widely popular series, especially younger like me. Played BTD3 on a cool math game. It's very fun. And I also played 4 and 5. There's some around here. We'll eventually get to them. But for now, we'll put that in S tier. Alright, let's do a Mario game. Alright, we're going to do 64. Alright, Super Mario 64. Probably my favorite Mario game. Or second favorite. I don't know, there's another contender we'll talk about in a moment. But yeah, Super Mario 64, probably my favorite platformer Mario game. This is a fun game. Very well designed for its time, of course. Everybody likes it. Very fun speedruns to watch as well. I love Super Mario 64 speedruns. They're absolutely amazing to watch. The amount of fucking glitches and bugs in that game, I'm not surprised it has all those to begin with, is actually really cool and really fun to watch. So yeah, as if, yeah. I mean, a bit more of a generic pick, I'm gonna be real, but I do like the game that much, and I don't care. Simple as that. Alright, let's rank GTA. Vice City, this one's like B tier. Alright, so my entire memory of all the GTA games, I played these when I was really young. Back when I played them at PlayStation when I was younger, PlayStation 2, in fact. In particular, I meant. Yeah, my dad owned one, and I got to use it. So I played for all the GTA games, and I didn't really play for the campaigns of them too much, to be honest. GTA 5 is really the only one I've actually sat and played the campaign through. I mean, San Andreas, I know what happens in that one because of all the fucking memes that came out in my teen years. But yeah, these ones I just mostly fucked around with them. Spawned like 5 stars in, and I spawned in a tank or guns and just start shooting everyone. I just fuck around with them. It's kind of fun. So this, and probably the rest of them, yeah, I'd probably rank like around B tier. I also own Vice City on Steam. I haven't played it yet, but I own the actual classic original one, not the remade one. I don't own Liberty City or San Andreas 3, unfortunately, because those got delisted before I could buy them, which sucks ass, but I mean, whatever. Yeah, alright, Gmod time. Yeah, I mean, Gmod's like A tier. Very fun sandbox game. I don't think I need to describe too much. You have basically limitless potential to fuck around in this game. Very fun. Alright, we'll do a Pokemon game now. Pokemon Black. Probably like A tier, middle of A tier. Fun game. Is it the best Pokemon game? I mean, probably not, but it's pretty good. I mean, it's definitely a lot better than most of them. I actually like Pokemon Black and White and the separate sequels, which will be going in S tier once I figure out where they are in my massive list. But yeah, very fun game. I do like it a lot. Good story. Gen 5 has a lot of good Pokemon, but also a lot of bad ones. Kind of a mixed generation for me. There's like some super cool ones like Crocodile and a couple others, and then there's stuff like Watchog. Yeah, that thing's disgusting. How can you go from the coolest looking crocodile of all time, better than Feraligatr? I didn't even know it was possible, but they made a better version of Feraligatr, and he's ground type, and he looks sick. And then you have Watchog. Like, what the fuck? What else do you have? Like, there's so many other ugly Pokemon. I can go on. There's some cool Pokemon, like we have Chandelure. That's a sick-ass Pokemon. Litwick, adorable. I got rants about Pokemon all day. I'll stop. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, A tier. They had Black and White too. If I could find it, I will rank it. But for now, yeah. Alright, we'll do Flappy Bird. Alright, another very simple one. It's Flappy Bird. It's B tier. It's fun to play. Good concept. That's about it. All I remember from it is that there's a lot of Geometry Dash levels that are like it, which is kind of funny. Alright, world's hardest game. Let's get another one of these out. This game is kind of fun, but I mean, I was a kid, I didn't have very good memories of it. It was way too hard to beat for me. I mean, even nowadays, I'd probably struggle to beat it, but who knows? Maybe I'll do a video of me playing it. That'd be a good idea, actually. Maybe, I'll probably leave in C tier. No, not the most fun game for me to play. Not because it's... Actually, I'm not very good at these kind of games, to be honest. So, yeah. Alright. Now, on to another difficult game that was fun is VVV. This is like more of a really old game I ended up playing. Very fun platformer. Probably to the top of B tier. You like flip gravity up, down of your character. Very fun game. Would recommend it, honestly. If you like platformer games, 2D ones, play this game. It's pretty difficult, and some of the achievements are absolutely insane, like beating the whole game without dying. Some of the sections in the game are pretty difficult. So yeah. Oh, Black and White 2 goes up here. Black and White 2 is probably my favorite Pokemon game, like by far. It's most amount of content in any Pokemon game. That game's post game is stupidly big. Black and White's a pretty good contender of that too. Very good story. I actually don't care that much about the story, but it's good. It is in the game. A lot of wide variety of Pokemon. I think it has probably some of the best like variety in general of any Pokemon game. Like you can build so many like fun teams in this game. I just found it the most fun of any Pokemon game. I also like the World Tournament thing. That was cool. That's like very fun to do in the post game. I played like over 30 hours in that thing alone. So yeah, pretty good game though. All right. Super Mario Bros. 3. I don't got too much to say about it, but it's a Mario game. It certainly is one. I'll put it in C tier. It's cool. Not my favorite. Not my least favorite. It's kind of funny seeing Bowser try to squish you at the end of the game and all the other bosses, but I mean, it's whatever. Alright. Next up, Doki Doki Literature. This game is fine. I don't remember too much of it, but it's a really short visual novel. It has 4 attractive girls that people really like, and yeah, there's a really interesting dark twist of a story. Pretty fun overall. Would recommend it. It's free. You can literally just download it. Yeah, you probably have played it, honestly, if you're watching this. Everyone's played this game. But yeah. Alright, Run. Now this is an absolute classic of a cool math game. Not the most of classics, but it's a very fun game. For 3D platformers, this is one of the first ones that I played on the PC. Mario was, of course, before. We'll get more into that later. But this one, really fun. I'm ranking all of them together, I guess, 1 and 2. There's a little third one. I played them all. I even played it like kind of recently. Very fun. But yeah, definite B tier. Alright, TF2. I mean, I haven't played TF2 in quite a long time. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but I played B tier. It's fine when I played it. I don't got too much to pay. It's just fine. Yeah. Alright. What shall we do? Pikmin 2. Pretty good game. Put in B tier. I also put Pikmin 1 up here as well. They're both pretty fun games. Pikmin 1, I think I liked it conceptually a bit more because there's a time limit of 30 days to do everything, which I found really interesting. But Pikmin 2 had more fun. Like, it was just more fun to play in a general sense because the enemy variety was a lot bigger. There's so much more to do. Has a very fun, natural, like, point of progression, I think. Pikmin 1, there definitely was progression. You had to, like, get certain parts to get to certain areas, and you needed certain parts to beat the game. And there's a lot you had to do in it. Pikmin 1 is, like, very more research managing. Pikmin 2 is more of, like, an adventure kind of game, it felt to me. I think Pikmin 1 probably is... I think I actually like Pikmin 1 a bit more, honestly. Now that I think about it. Pretty good game. But yeah. I would recommend them if you haven't played them before. Alright, Deep Rock. Pretty good game. I like Deep Rock a lot. It's the game I played this last year. I actually played S tier. It's really fun. I love this game a whole lot. That I've gotten really into. It's a really, really fun game. I like co-op shooters somewhat, so I naturally was more drawn to this game. Conceptually, it's really fun. Being a dwarf in space is always very cool, very fun. Although I would never fit as a dwarf, I did find it pretty fun playing this one. One of my favorite class is probably Driller. I like Driller a lot. Though I like the other classes as well. They're all pretty fun. But yeah, pretty cool game. Maybe one day I'll record a Deep Rock video and post it. Yeah, this game is going to be on a content trip for the next year, so yeah. But Rogue Core's coming out, so that's cool, I guess. All right, Pokemon Sword. All right, now if we want to talk about bad games, this is the first one. This game, pretty bad for a Pokemon game. Now, disclaimer: I have not played the 2 DLCs of it, but I don't want to, and I'm not going to. So don't ask me to do that. But Pokemon Sword and Shield overall, probably the worst Pokemon games I've played. They're really horrible in comparison to the other ones. I'm not even just talking about how ugly they look. I mean, they do look like shit in a lot of places. Especially that wild area. Bro, what the hell? You know that tree image? You know, it is very nitpicky, but it's actually sad how ugly that looks. Mostly just Pokemon Sword and Shield, just the most rushed Pokemon games ever. The story hardly exists. So, like, what the fuck even happened in this game? It's like so poorly explained. Like, what? It's like the worst story I've ever heard in like in a video game ever. And we got like $20 billion company. I mean, it's more than that probably. Like, come on, man. It's the definition of bad. This ain't even mid. This is mid. This is bad. Alright, anyways, we'll do Ready or Not. I played this game recently. It is actually kind of interesting. I found it. I do actually like these kind of games a lot. I came to realize they're really fun. And they're also very intense, quote unquote. I don't think Ready or Not is super realistic as people say it is. It definitely does have a good storyline, and I enjoyed playing the missions. And like conceptually, they were very, very like interesting, and like there's things the SWAT team would actually have to go through, which is realistic in that part. But the gameplay didn't feel very realistic to me at all. It just felt kind of, oh, you get shot in the arm like 20 times. Oh, you can keep shooting, guys. It was just like that. But overall, I found it pretty fun. I haven't played any of the DLCs from the game that came out. I might one day, might not. They'll play for the base game. Pretty fun. I did like it. So yeah, stays in B tier. Would recommend it if you like shooting games, tactical shooters, kind of those games. And games you have to play very slow and methodically. Yeah. All right. League of Legends. Okay, my opinion of League of Legends is very, very shallow because I've only played it for like 10 hours. So I don't really have too much of an actual opinion on it, but I felt like including it. But I mean, it's fine, but maybe it's a good thing I didn't get into it. Or else I would have my life consumed by it. And I guess I'd grow overweight too, wherever the have funny meme. Valorant as well. I found Valorant actually okay as well. It's probably like here. I didn't like it too much. I felt like it was very gimmicky, especially compared to Counter-Strike. Personally, I think I put CSGO like here. I'm not too huge into these kind of games, like multiplayer tactical shooters. They're kind of just whatever to me, but I did find CSGO kind of fun when you played more so with like deathmatch and all that. I like more active kind of ones, so I definitely enjoyed those a lot more in comparison. So yeah. But yeah, Valorant, it's just kind of mid to me. Whatever. Alright, SCP Containment Breach. Okay, funny story about this game. I'd probably put it bottom of B tier because it has probably when I tried to play this multiplayer with a bunch of my friends, it did not work at all. We tried like so many times. This game just doesn't work in multiplayer. It's pretty funny. The game's single player is actually kind of good. I do like it. It's a very fun horror game to play. It is also a bit spooky, but SCP just has a very interesting like lore in general. I mean, they took like a lot of the more interesting characters and put in this game. It's a very old one. The SCP is like billions of more things nowadays. Like, I'm sure you could find some like really fun SCP game on Roblox or something. But yeah, overall, I do like this game, but holy crap, it's bad in multiplayer. Alright. Next up, I'm going to rank Risk of Rain 2. Risk Raid 2 is probably my favorite roguelike game I've played so far. Very fun. Um, Very fun game to do in general. I like all the items, the enemies, the bosses. Not everything Secrets of the... If you don't include, like, Secrets of the Storm. But I did just get an update recently, which was a big W in my opinion. But aside from that, I mean, pretty good, yeah. Gearbox kind of did ruin it for a while for me, but they redeemed themselves somewhat. I mean, I got more Gearbox titles on here to rank, but Risk of Rain, I mean, Secrets of the Storm is probably, like, at release, it was worse than any other Borderlands titles I played, so we'll say that much. But nowadays, pretty good. I'm glad they fixed the main issues I have with the DLC, which with the elites and items. So the game is a lot more playable now, but still a lot more they need to fix down the road, and I hope they end up delivering well. And yeah, I do like this game a lot, and yeah, that's about it. Pokemon Go is next. Pokemon Go, I mean, it's a fun game, but I came to the realization over time that this game really does suck. I think Niantic is an incredibly incompetent development team. I think they're straight up just not very intelligent when it comes to making money. I never understood the change they made to like make remote raid passes have a limit on them and increase the price, and that was like their most selling thing. I think that was just straight up like it's incredibly stupid to do. Like, I never understood that, and then they just always release things people don't want to buy, and apparently now they like spy on you. I mean, I've uninstalled the game way before that, but like, yeah, no, I think just Niantic is Pokemon Go is a good game. It just has a pretty incompetent company behind it. I don't think Niantic is smart, really that smart. They don't know what they're doing. They cooked with because they're like they're the first one to make a cool concept like this. And since they made that concept, and they've done some good things with the game, they don't know what to do afterwards, which is fine. But then they're like, let's make this change. Right? The players won't like that. I don't know. And one thing I don't understand is like every mobile game is driven around making profit off of it, and they do it in a way that's not always good, but they always do some kind of way to get like around it. I think Pokemon Go's just straight up just not Niantic is not very intelligent at making money. Like, huh? I still don't understand them, but yeah, enough on that rant. Yeah, it's like mid. Oh, Roblox. I mean, I guess it's A tier. There's like Roblox is there's a billion games, but there's no games on it because most of the games on the site kind of suck ass. There's some good ones. I've played a lot of the good ones, but most of them just kind of suck. There are some good ones though. I mean, probably seen them before. But yeah, overall, I do think it is a fun game, and it's very fun to play on my childhood. It's very fun for any child to really play nowadays. Though, I mean, Roblox moderation is also very terrible, so keep an eye out for that stuff. Especially your kids, you know. Just do a little bit monitoring what they're doing. Just make sure they're sticking to just playing the game. You get what I mean. Alright, anyways. We will rank Left 4 Dead 2 now. Pretty good game. I mean, I put it like bottom 8 tier. Valve knows how to cook and make decent games, so yeah. Not my favorite co-op shooter, but it is still a fun one. I do like the game in general. The Infected, they're all very fun, interesting mechanics. Versus mode, very fun to play as them and absolutely ruin your friends with them. They're very fun. Also, the campaigns are very fun. Steam Workshop feels kind of broken sometimes when I use it. Sometimes just map strip don't work in multiplayer, all that. But overall, very fun. A tier. I just realized how much I have to rank here, so I should probably speed it up more and not like yap about everything for too long. So I think I'm gonna speed up a bit for like all the stuff I don't know about. So like The Sims 3. Not my kind of game, kind of C tier. I did play it for a while. I did find it kind of funny, but overall, not my kind of game. I get bored life simulator games pretty quickly. So, yeah. Alright, Uno. Uno as itself is pretty goated as a card game, but the PC port of it, it's poorly optimized. It's really funny. It heats up your CPU so much for some fucking reason, which, you know, Ubisoft moment for being real. Alright, Run Right Tiny Pop. This is a very fun game. We're gonna put it A2. Nope, I'm not gonna say anything else. That's it. Alright, we're gonna do Halo. Halo 3. Halo 3 is my favorite Halo game. Very, very fun. I replayed it recently, back in May of this year. Very, very good campaign. The best one by far, in my opinion. I haven't played Halo 2 yet, though, so maybe that one's better. So, but I played all of the Halo games except 2. I have to play through it. I did play through 1 for the first time. It was fine. I actually don't like 1 very much. I'll get into that a bit later. But Halo 3, though, very, very good game. Probably, definitely my favorite Halo. Like, in terms of the campaign. Multiplayer is also very fun in it. I think, we'll go to Reach. I think Reach is my favorite one to play, like, Firefight on. It's definitely in, like, multiplayer and all that. I think Reach has a lot stronger in that department in comparison to 3. But Halo 3's campaign is a lot better. I do like Reach's though as well. Probably put Reach in A tier. But yeah. Also Reach's campaign, very good as well. So, yeah. Good job. Everyone likes Reach in 3, so yeah. But 3's, I like it a little bit more than Reach. If I ranked this a year ago, before I played 3 again, I'd probably put Reach above it. But now that I've replayed 3 again, I'm like, yeah, this shit's fucking slaps. Alright, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2, I really like this game. But it's not like in my top games of all time. A lot of things in Borderlands 2 I have issues with, but I do like the game overall. Very, very fun game. One of the best co-op shooters you can possibly play, in my opinion. I do feel like it's very dated, especially playing through Borderlands 3 recently. I do feel like some things definitely don't hold up as well, and some of the decisions they made in that game worse than 3. By the way, 3 is like significantly better in gameplay, but I think Borderlands 2 is overall a better game. If I could find Borderlands 3 on here, I would probably put it like high B tier. It's a good game. The story is absolutely atrocious, though. I mean, we don't talk about that, but gameplay is very fun. I do like it. There's a lot of diversity in builds, and all 4 of the characters feel really fun from what I've seen and played. I only really played Flak, but I've seen Zane. Zane's very, very crazy. Moses is pretty cool, and Amara. I mean, she's hot, but also she's really cool as well. So yeah, pretty cool game. And Borderlands 2, Zero's my favorite character, if you're wondering. Very fun. I like his playstyle the most. Borderlands 2 also just doesn't have as much build diversity as 3. Some of the characters are kind of forced on one thing. If you've ever played Gage in Ultimate Valhalla mode, you're only running one build. Don't get the Death Trap builds, they suck. Or skills. Alright. A Hat in Time is now. Yeah, this game's goated. I put an S tier. Very fun platformer game. Is it better than Mario? Oh yeah, it is. Of course. Very, very fun indie platformer. There are a couple more indie platformers I haven't played that I own. But out of the ones I played, which is this one and this, and there's probably another one here somewhere. Very, very fun. I like 3D platformers a lot, and this one, yeah, did not disappoint in the slightest. I fully 100% the game too. I've done Death Wish. Very, very challenging, but also very fun. But yeah, good game. Would recommend 100%. If I'd recommend, aside from BT6, this is probably my second most recommended. Risk Raid 2, until they fix everything, you know, I can't really recommend it as much. But yeah. Alright, let's do a JRPG now. We'll do Nocturne. I like Nocturne a lot. I put an A. I haven't played every SMT game. I've only played 3 and 5 so far. I want to play 4 at some point. I'll probably do it, like, sometime after I beat Metaphor, probably. Whenever I finish that game, I'll download a 3DS emulator or some shit. But yeah, Nocturne, very, very fun JRPG. It's also pretty difficult. Would not recommend it if you're new to Alex games, but normal mode's pretty manageable, honestly. Hard mode is brutal, though. God, that shit is atrocious, especially the final boss. We don't talk about Lucifer. But yeah, very fun game. Definitely A tier. Let's see. I'll do Hades. I played through Hades recently. I haven't played like through the entire game. I've only beaten the game like 30 times total, I think. Very fun. I do like the story behind it. Not my favorite roguelike game. In terms of gameplay, I definitely like Risk of Rain 2 a lot more. I'm mostly not a fan of like bird's eye view kind of perspectives, so it kind of turns me off a bit. Though the gameplay in the actual game does help distract a lot of my dislike for that, with it actually being a pretty fun and well-made game. So, yeah. Definitely deserves A tier though, and I would recommend it if you like roguelike games or want a very attractive protagonist, I guess. Alright, we'll do content warning. Alright, so this is Lethal Company's, the same game as like Lethal Company and all that. Content warning, I played it. Pretty fun. Definitely not as good as Lethal Company. I'll rank that after, actually. It is pretty fun. I do like the concept of you recording things and uploading them onto like SpookTube. They probably shouldn't call it SpookTube, but you know. Pretty fun. I definitely do like it a lot. So yeah, definitely deserves its placement up here. Now we're going to Lethal Company. This might be a low S tier game. I think I would put top of A tier. I don't actively play this too much, but man, this game is really fun. It is one of the horror games of all time, let me tell you. Very fun just to go into planets, collect scrap, and bring it back and avoid the funny-looking monsters. I absolutely love this game. I always have a good time playing it, though. I mean, there are definitely some moments of Lethal Company where things aren't as kind to you. But overall, a pretty fun game. So yeah, definitely goes in A tier. This is the highest rated horror game on here. It might be. I'd probably put Phasmophobia as a strong contender. Though, comparison to Lethal Company, Phasmophobia has been really lacking the last little while with updates. We haven't really got anything good. We just got 2 mid-events, 1 good update. I mean, they ported consoles, so I kind of gave them some leeway room, but for like December, I thought like we're going to actually get something. Nah, just another event. Oh, okay. Whatever. But yeah, this game, if you don't include the lack of content from last year, it's a pretty good game, really fun. I would recommend it if you like horror games or interested. But yeah, good game. Finding Ghosts, very fun. Alright, let's talk about an absolute all-time classic. Pokemon Diamond. This is the very first DS game I ever played. This is a game I played when I was 6 years old. Very, very old. My thoughts on the game, it's pretty good, but Platinum is way better. I'm glad I did start this game. It's like one of my very first video games I ever played. Very, very fun. Yeah, I don't have much to say about it, but it's a good game. Good Pokemon game. And Platinum, yeah, go on an A tier. That shit's goated. Alright, yeah, same thing. Yeah, Guarantee has also just cloned Dialga. And yes, it is. Wait, it's not slow as shit. That's the main thing. Alright, Let's Go Pikachu. I actually put Let's Go Eevee, but chose this one. This is a decent Pokemon game. I liked it. Way better than Sword and Shield, I'll just tell you that much. But yeah, I mean, it is a Kanto remake, and I get why a lot of people were like disappointed by that. Or like, oh, why did they make Kanto again? But I found it fun personally. I liked it. I'd probably replay it again at some point. It was nice playing through Kanto with all that cool shit. And yeah, Kanto is actually unironically a good region, so it was nice to revisit it, especially in 3D. I'd probably play it over like Fire Red and Blue. For sure Red and Blue, but yeah. Hopefully they do the same Johto in the future, so yeah. Alright. Payday 2 is time. Payday 2? I think top of A tier. I don't think I could put it in S tier. There's too many issues in the game preventing me from it. There's so many fucking bugs, glitches, and like bad glitches, and crashing. I cannot put this game in S tier. I generally say I love Payday 2, and it's incredibly fun to play. There's not much to hate from it, but goddamn, it is so badly fucking made. It's decently well optimized, mostly because it's a fucking ancient game. Payday 3 actually has horrible optimization, but we'll get into that game later. And that game has should be better, but it's not. But yeah, Payday 2, incredibly fun. I love going around robbing banks and whatever else, doing all the crazy shit you do in that game. My favorite has probably like I did a tier list of Hotline Miami. There's also both stuff and loud, very fun. There's like 80 plus. It's crazy, very very fun. But yeah, it does have some unfortunate issues that prevent it from me putting this. If it didn't have those, I'd gladly put it at like mid, maybe bottom mid S tier. Very very good game. They don't include those issues. It has a lot of them, a lot. But you know, it may be a broken mess, but it's still very fun. Unturned. Unturned is okay. I'll put it here. I did play third like a while ago. It's just whatever. I kind of like these type of games, but I also kind of don't at the same time. They feel like very like fun to do, like when you go raid bases, the blah blah blah, do all that. You survive on a zombie apocalypse, but after a while they just get kind of boring. So yeah, that's just my general thoughts on it. Yeah. Mario Kart Wii, I mean, pretty good game. This is the one I played growing up. I also played DS and 7, and I've also played a couple others. I played most of the Mario Kart games, actually. Probably forgot to include a couple on here. I'm going to include the ones I remember the most, but yeah. Pretty good. This one's definitely the most technical one. People like this one because you do the stupid shortcuts in them, which is really cool. Some of them are absolutely insane what you do. But yeah. Very fun to play in general. Yeah, would recommend it. If you want to emulate it, I guess. Alright, Pokemon Fire Red. Let's talk about Let's Go Fire Red. A little bit lower, like I said. Yeah, it's pretty similar to this. There's some different things, but yeah. A very fun game, but not my favorite. Alright, Kirby Superstar Ultra. Going in A tier. Pretty good game as well. I haven't played very many actual Kirby games, but this one I played at the DS as a kid. I had a lot of fun playing. Very fun game to just play casually. Kirby does a lot of cool things in it. He fights a lot of funny bosses. He explores a bunch of funny areas like the Great Cave. You know that one stage of Smash Bros? That's where it came from. This is a game. And it's a very long thing. I think it's the longest one in the game. You also get to play as Meta Knight in it. Pretty cool as well. And there's like a boss rush mode. That one's also really fun. Both the normal and like elite one or the hard mode one. It was pretty good. Overall, very good game. Alright. Halo 4. Let's go back to mid. Halo 4. Horrible. Oh, not horrible. Mediocre campaign. Good multiplayer. That's about it. I don't got too much pain. I don't remember Halo 4's campaign much at all. It's very forgettable. It sucked compared to the other ones. There's not very many memorable scenes in it. It's just kind of exists. Like from Halo 3, I can remember, oh yeah, that stupid fucking orb guy you fight at the end, and you drive on a warhog, go vroom. You gotta fight 2 scarabs in that game. That's pretty fucking sick. And then Halo Reach, I remember shit like, oh yeah, all the noble team dying, with the lone wolf thing, you saving the fucking fighting Reach, blah blah blah. All that shit. I don't remember shit from Halo 4. It just existed. I played for that campaign. I did. I remember it, like, I think it left on, like, a cliffhanger. I don't even remember what happens at the end. I think Master Chief, like, quote-unquote died. Yeah, no, it was kind of cringe. But yeah. Let's go to the next one. We will rank Skyrim. I mean, it is a pretty good game. Is it goated though? No, it's not. It's definitely not. Skyrim is very fun to play. It's also one of the most moddable games of all time. You can do so much shit with it. You can have sex in it. You can make your character look pretty. You can add cool monsters. You can make the game look amazing. It's actually insane how many mods are in this thing. Like 13-year-old game now. Yeah. Very fun to play. I do like playing Skyrim. The writing in it is kind of bad. I'm gonna be real. Skyrim's writing is pretty overrated. I think Oblivion does it way better, but I think it's a better game than Oblivion. I'm gonna put Oblivion up here. It goes here. If you're wondering. I'll go in Oblivion in a second, but yeah, Skyrim. Good game. Good gameplay. Fun to play, but the story is not very fun. I don't like it. Oblivion's story. Let's talk about Oblivion now. Way better story. I like Oblivion's more because the story felt very like easy to follow. It was very like concrete what you had to do, and also you aren't like the main like cause against the enemy. I felt like Skyrim was very revolved more so around you. Well, Oblivion, it felt more like you were helping the person to win. Like you are the reason why you win the Oblivion crisis in Oblivion, but like you didn't directly stop it. You just helped influence into that direction. Like you saved it, but it's not as like direct. Meanwhile in Skyrim, I mean you do everything yourself. You get a couple bit of help from Parthenax the goat and the Greybeards and other people, but it's in Oblivion it just feels a lot more interesting. Also Oblivion's quest lines, I think for the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild were more interesting than ones in Skyrim, especially the Dark Brotherhood. The Dark Brotherhood in Skyrim fucking sucked ass, in comparison. The only thing I liked from Skyrim was the companions. That was like the only thing I felt like was well run. And Dawnguard was okay. But yeah, Oblivion a lot better. I'm just gonna say it straight up. Alright. Garfield Kart. Goated. What can I say? The best racing game of all time. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I played like 2 hours of it. It's a good game. Alright. BTD 4. I'll be real with you. I played this game lately, and wow. It actually, honestly, isn't that great. But it's nostalgic, so I guess I put a B2 for that. But in comparison to BTD 3, I think this one was worse. I'm gonna be real. I don't like it as much. It's just not the best. I just simply that. We'll just say that much, okay? Alright, Plants vs. Zombies. Good game. Very fun, classic tower defense game. I also played Plants vs. Zombies 2 on Plants vs. Zombies 2, but it's not on here. So, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna put Plants vs. Zombies 1. Very fun game. A lot of funny little plants you can play with. My favorite one's probably the cattail or like the watermelon guy or the three-peter. You know, the three Peters. Those ones are pretty cool. I also like the walnut. Very funny looking. And the squash. That's a classic. Very, very fun classic mobile game. Still very popular this day, which is impressive. I do think it deserves all that popularity because it is the best one. I know they made a change recently on the mobile one where you have to pay for like more lawnmowers or some shit. Like, that's stupid. That's a boo. Yeah, we don't like that. Alright, next up, Tabs. Totally accurate battle simulator. This game's good. Not my favorite, but I did have fun playing it. Battle simulator games are pretty fun and interesting to play, but I mean, after like just overall found it alright. I don't have too much honesty to say about it now that I think about it. It just goes to B tier. Alright. The inside the back rooms. This game, I mean, it's okay. It's okay. It had some interesting puzzles in it, but overall it's just kind of whatever. I think they did improve some areas a bit, but they fucked up on some others with the most recent update that I played. The other game overall just isn't really that great or memorable. The most memorable thing about it is my friend playing it solo and fucking up and everything. That's kind of funny, but aside from that, I mean, not a whole lot. So yeah, it goes there. Alright, Undertale. Undertale is a pretty good game. It goes here. I mean, I don't really need to explain too much. Everyone likes this game. Very fun. There's 3 different ways you can beat the game. All very cool. My favorite's probably the pacifist one. That one's cool. The genocide one is only cool because you get to fight Sans in it. But yeah, it's kind of cringe. Not really cringe, but something I wouldn't do. I'm not a country in the Middle East. Alright, anyways, next up, Pokemon X. I do actually like X and Y quite a bit. I put top of each here, yeah. X and Y are good games, honestly. For the first 3D game, they honestly probably cooked quite a lot. Definitely better than some of the other ones for a 3D game, so yeah. Good job. Alpha Sapphire. I don't like it very much. I think, in comparison to original Emerald, they're not as good. I think they dropped on a lot of things. I feel like the game felt like they didn't really improve too much over the original game. The Delta episode was fine. I mean, it wasn't that interesting if I'm being honest with you. Not that great of a story. But, I mean, Deoxys was in it. That's kind of cool. And you get Rayquaza. Stopping a meteor. The entire plotline is you stop a meteor. That's it. Like, I mean, whatever. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. Wow. I get whatever. The game, or as the only thing I really liked about more is like the little laddy thing you can do. You can explore across the map. That shit was pretty cool. But aside from that, it just didn't feel like I improved too much. It just felt like more or less the same game with just fancier graphics and Mega Evolution. Some of the Megas are pretty cool. I do like Mega starters, like Metagross. A lot of other cool ones like Altaria, Gardevoir, blah blah blah. Those ones are cool. But yeah, just a B tier overall. B for Booby, I guess. I don't know. Mario Kart DS. This was a good game. Very fun. This was a boss mode in it. I did like it. I put it bottom mid tier. I'm gonna start ranking things a lot quicker. I really need to. So we're gonna just zoom past a bunch of ones I don't have much to say on. Escape the Backrooms. This one goes like below B tier. It's this game, but a lot better. The puzzles aren't as complicated in this game, but it did feel like it felt more like you were actually in the backrooms in this game than the first one down here. So I like this one more because of that. Penguin Heist. I played it a couple times. It's a cute game. Not really too interesting though. I have to play it more to get more of like an actual opinion on it, but it's probably there. Let's see. Wallpaper and I mean, I must have this here as a joke. This isn't actually really a real game. I think you can play some actual games though, but I mean, you get some cool ass wallpapers on it. So I have a couple right now. They're like winter themed. Very cool. Forewarn. This game kind of mid. This is a Phasmophobia clone set in Egypt. Not very fun. Overall, it's kind of goofy. There's like a billion different things you need to know about this game, which I found incredibly annoying. They kind of don't really do a good job explaining it on the tutorial or anything, so I found it just overall just kind of like there's way too much going on and didn't find it as fun, personally. Mystery Dungeon. I don't remember too much of these games, but they're both pretty good. If I find Explorers of Sky, I'll also put up in there. Prison Architect. I tried it. Didn't really like it too much. I don't like colony simulator games too much, personally, so it goes in C tier. Boons Monkey say, on the other hand, I like base builder games. That's different from colony simulators. Boons Monkey say is actually pretty good. I put like B tier. Fun to play. You just build, it's just BT5, but you build the city. You get some cooler things in them as well. But yeah. Alright, Call of Duty. I'm gonna quickly rank all this. Black Ops 1, B tier. Black Ops 2, A tier. Actually, no, I put Black Ops 1 up here. Yeah, we putting that shit. Black Ops 3, a bit lower, but it is goated for zombies. Yeah, Modern Warfare 3, also pretty good. Probably put it here. Modern Warfare 2. I didn't like them as much. I was more of a zombies player, but this one was pretty good. Modern Warfare 1, probably like here. Yeah, and World at War, like here as well. Okay, Force Unleash. I don't remember too much of this game, but I did play it. It is pretty fun, but nothing like spectacular. Alright, let's do Battlefront 1. I don't remember Battlefront 1 as much, but it was pretty fun. I like the space missions. Was there any in this game? I don't remember. There's some like maps in this game that Battlefront 2 didn't have, which is why I got it. Battlefront 2 though, pretty good game. We go here. Don't buy the definitive collection. Just buy like the game straight up. The definitive edition sucks. Game overall is pretty decent though. Would recommend. Oh. I'm gonna put Risk Rain 1 like here. I'm gonna talk more about returns when I get there. So yeah. GTA games, I did explain them earlier. I only must see. I didn't really play for the campaigns of them very much. So yeah. PTD 5. Alright. Oh no, let's do Just Dance. Just Dance, I mean, I've only played like one of them on the Wii. Very fun game to play, but I don't actively play these, but they're pretty good. Crossy Road. Fun mobile game. That's it. That's all you need to know. Okay, Nuclear Nightmare. This game is kind of fun. I only played it like once so far, but I did have fun playing it. So I put a bottom B2. That might change. I did like going through Antarctica, exploring all the areas, and counting the very funny monsters. Good game so far. Super Mario RPG. This game I played like ages ago. It's fine. I don't think Geno should be in Smash. That's my thoughts on it. Not the best RPG game to play. It's not that good of a game, but it's fun. I do like it, but not that much. Definitely way better JRPGs to play. So yeah, Battle Revolution. I mean, it's just Pokemon Diamond, but on 3D. It's kind of cool. That's all I gotta say about it. There's a guy with like a bunch of legendaries in it. That's kind of scary. Let's see. Game of Life, funny board game. That's all I gotta say. Same Game of Life 2. Both funny board games. They're like same opinion I have on the Uno. They're very fun to play, but they don't heat up your CPU as much as Uno does. So yeah. Let's see. Bloons Tower Defensive Battles. This game actually is pretty good. I think it's better than Battles 2, honestly. Probably goes about here. I don't have Battles 2 on here. Fuck, I did forget something I wanted to talk about. God damn it. Whatever. But yeah, Battles 2, pretty fun game. Good game. Yeah, that's all I say. Isaac. I didn't really care about this game, but it goes here. Just didn't have fun playing it. Not a very good roguelike in my opinion. Destiny. I don't remember too much, but I remember it being a pretty fun game to play. I didn't buy any of the DLCs for it, so maybe that changed my opinion more if I did. But yeah. Okay, San Andreas also goes here. Same reasons as before. Alright, Lego Star Wars Complete Saga goes here. Fun game to play. Has all the Star Wars episodes in Lego. A lot of replayability to them because you collect all the mini kits and all that. So I like that about them. Very fun. Would recommend. Wii Sports goes in A tier, of course. You get to play a bunch of sports on the Wii with the motion controls. Probably the best use of motion controls in the entire Wii, honestly. It's actually really, really well made for that game. And other games is just kind of like whatever. I like playing the boxing, baseball one a lot. I remember the most. I think I don't remember very many other ones. Those two I remember the most because I played them the most. But yeah, pretty good overall. All right, Payday 3. Yeah, I know I made a tier list talking about it, but this game does suck ass, and it still sucks ass to be honest. Goes into E tier. I'm not explaining it. You know. You might not actually know. Basically, online only game. Horrible, not horrible, but like pretty bad gameplay. It's fun to shoot the gun, but it's not fun to like get shot at. It's not very well thought out game design. I think it's some of the worst game design I've seen in a shooter game, if I'm being honest. Probably should hire someone new, I'm just saying. But yeah, overall pretty bad. And also the heists don't have any replay value to them at all. Alright, BT3. Goated. Goes here. Alright. Super Mario Bros. Wii, good platformer game. I don't have too much to say about it. It's just fun. Same with the DS one if I can find it. I didn't play any of the ones that passed it because they're pretty similar. I didn't care enough to play it. This one's also similar to this one, but it was on the DS, so I gotta play it. Yeah. I do own some of the U ones, but just haven't played them. This one's the same as the other one. That's also pretty similar as well. ODST, I'll talk a bit about it. Fun game, not my favorite Halo game, definitely not, but it's a good one. I did like playing it. The campaign is kind of cool. I do like not playing as Master Chief or like some super important guy. It's like more of a separate kind of one, which I did find pretty cool. And the missions are actually very fun to play. To just play in general. Interesting story too. And I do like how you just explore through the like city, and you find like certain things that are related to them, and then it brings like some kind of flashback that you play through. Cool. All right, Halo 1. This is the only Halo game I do not actually. Wait, there's Halo. There's Halo 4. Out of all the quote unquote good Halo games that I've played, this one I would not want to willingly replay again. Holy shit, Halo 1 is actually so boring a lot of the time. The storyline's fine, and like the very last mission is actually really good. and there are some good levels. But most of the levels, holy shit, you repeat the same thing so much. I got so fucking tired and bored of playing this. I could not. It repeatedly was just fighting, going through the same corridor, the same enemies, just over and over again. Oh my god. Like, fucking hell. Some of those just completely repeated past ones too. I'm just like, make it stop! Like, it's so fucking boring. But to say, I do like some of the gameplay of it. It does have good multiplayer. So, I would probably play the C tier if it was just campaign alone. But, like, fucking hell. At least the game's fun to play in terms of, like, gunplay. But my god, you do so much of the same thing. It's actually insane. Alright, both Mario 3D games go, like, here. I don't really have too much to say about them. They're just both fun to play. Bowser being a cat's kind of funny, and 3D Land had a cool Bowser final boss fight. It's probably one of my favorite ones, maybe even my favorite one, to be honest. Alright. Okay, what else do I have to yap about? What can I do quickly? Untitled Goose Game. I played this recently. Pretty fun game. Put it A tier. Very cute. You can play it very quickly. It took me like 4 hours to beat. A lot of cool puzzles in the game. I did find it very intellectually stimulating, I guess you could say is the proper term. But yeah, would recommend it. You should play it. Kirby's Adventure. I don't remember this one too much, but it's like one I got to play on my Wii, and like you can buy like old classic games on the Wii shop. It was like Mario, Zelda, you could buy Kirby ones, and like a bunch of others. Couldn't buy any Pokemon ones really. I wanted to play Stadium, but they didn't have it, which was really sad. Anyways, we're gonna rank Stadium. Stadium is actually goated. I think they should do this again. Stadium 1, especially Stadium 2, both very good games. I love Stadium so much. It's actually probably my favorite, like, older games. I played this on my cousin's fucking N64 because I didn't own one. I'm like too old for that shit. I get the DS in my era. I had the DS and Wii. He had that shit though when he was younger. He was born like way younger than I am, like way before I was. So he had that shit when he was growing up. I didn't. A lot of the games of that is very fun. Yeah, I enjoyed them a lot. Especially these games. 64 I played on the DS, but I also played on the Wii when you could buy them at the Wii shop. Very fun. But yeah, back to Stadium. Very fun games. I do like them. I also like the whole rental thing. It's kind of funny how you can rent like a Tyranitar and it has like Bite on it and Mud Slap. It doesn't even have like Earthquake or Rock Slide. And like how they have that balance and all that. It's interesting. But overall, very good game. Both Stadium 1 and 2. I'd recommend, you can play them on the Switch actually, but I recommend playing them if you haven't. They're both very fun. I don't think you get transfer onto the Switch version, which does suck. So you can't use like some really good Pokemon like, I don't know, Ho, Lugia, Mewtwo. But yeah. Alright, let's rank Brawl. Brawl is pretty damn good. I mean, Brawl is, a lot of people like Brawl. Very fun, very good casual one. Probably the best casual Smash game in this series. So I'd say it's a series. Very good. Way better than World of Light. World of Light's fine though. I do like it. Is it my favorite Smash game? That's a good question. It might be. I do have a lot of nostalgia for it. It is probably was my most played Wii game. Yeah, just really good. Would recommend. Alright, Soul Hackers 2. Oh yeah, this game, not very good. Just put in C tier. I dropped it midway through. I didn't really have fun playing it. Not a very good game. One of Alice's weaker titles, which is rare. Rare L from Alice. Super Mario World. This game's pretty good. Put in A tier. I actually like the art style mostly. That's probably why it's had this high. Super Mario World's art style is absolutely fantastic. Very good on the eyes. I don't know. I just really like it. Oh wait, Halo Wars. But this recently, my one friend, he bought it for me. It's a fun game. I might play it more one day. I don't know. It is interesting. I do like battle simulation games. I should play more of them. Very fun to watch all the troops just fight shit. So yeah. Kind of my opinion is similar tabs. So yeah, I'll get more into this eventually. Alright, let's rank the Danganronpa games. I haven't played these in like, God, how long has it been? It's like 7 years? Holy shit. Man, no, that's like 8 years. Dude, I'm fucked. No, wait, that's not that one. It's like 6, no, is it 7? Fuck, 6 or 7 years, man. It was like 2018. That's 6 years ago. Fuck, man, I'm so old. These games are all pretty good. B3 is probably my favorite one. I'm not going to go too in-depth with them because I don't have very good memory of them because it's been forever since I played them. But B3, best ones, and 3, 2, then 1. That's my order ranking. I've played Despair Women or whatever, or the summer game. I'm not going to... The summer game, I think, sucks, so I'm not ever play it. But yeah, they're all pretty good. Funny murder mystery Hunger Games ass fucking trial game. Very good. Yeah. Alright. SMT5. SMT5 was good. I think it's a lot better than Nocturne. It's incredibly, really good, very, very good gameplay. If you like JRPGs, I'd highly recommend this one. Both of the storylines are very good. Both the normal, especially the new one they had, the Vengeance one. That one's really, really good. And it makes the game's story actually good. Because the original game kind of sucked in the story. It was very shallow. It hardly existed. I mostly cared about the gameplay anyways. So it was very fun. I do like a lot of the boss fights and stuff. I do feel like the late game kind of was not as interesting though. Especially like the fucking... I forget how they were called. Nahobino bosses. Yeah, they weren't that great. But yeah, very fun game overall. Lego Batman. This game is actually pretty good. This is a Lego game. I think I played Lego Batman too, but I didn't include it. Very, very fun. Oh wait, I should probably it's probably better than this actually. I remember it being more fun. Very, very fun just to play as Batman and Robin, go around fucking things. There's also a villain storyline in it, if I remember. Very fun to play that as well. You can play as all of them too. You don't even just get to play as like Joker and like, I don't know, the fucking Riddler or some shit, or Harley Quinn. You can play as every single one of them. You get all of them. You get funny Clayface. You get fucking Two-Face. You get fucking Riddler. You get the Penguin, Bane, Killer Croc, Scarecrow, Harley Quinn, the Joker. You get all of them. You get all the goodness. It's amazing. My favorite villain is probably, I don't know. I guess I could just say the Joker. I also like the Riddler because he's fucking stupid. But yeah. Melee. Alright. Pretty good game as well. Melee, yes, it is very good and competitive. Also pretty good casual. I had a lot of fun playing through it. I definitely put an A tier. Would recommend. Very good platform fighter. So yeah. Alright, Mario Galaxy. It's okay. It goes B. I can find Galaxy 2, I just put it here as well. I don't like them as much as some of the other 3D games. I do think I like Galaxy 1 more. I think Galaxy 2 doesn't really build up like the worlds you go into as much as Galaxy 1. Galaxy 1 I felt like Galaxy 2 you would go to like one planet, get like 1 to 2 stars, and then you go to another, then another, and then another. I do like how there is a lot more variety in the planets in them, but I like how Galaxy 1 goes more in depth with the planets and makes them a lot more interesting. There are a couple shorter galaxies, but it's usually like 1 to 2, like each world that would like they really put time into making like interesting, which I found very, very cool. So yeah, Galaxy 1 definitely a bit better, and also Galaxy 2 had the annoying green stars you had to get. I did not really like doing that, but yeah. Though I guess Galaxy 1 isn't very much better because replaying through the game for 100% is just playing as Luigi instead of Mario. Alright, Pal World. I played Pal World recently. It's alright. It was fun to play when I played it. I do understand why this game got over 2 million people playing. It's a pretty fun game. So yeah. Definitely goes in B tier. Star Wars 3. This one's alright. I don't got too much thoughts. It's alright. Alright, Super Paper Mario. This one's a pretty good game. Very fun. Has no turn-based combat in it, so if you don't like it, play this one. Very fun. Good game on the Wii. Oh. Hmm. Yeah, it's really fun. Very good story, oddly. Like, I think out of the Mario games, the Paper Mario ones oddly have decent stories, and they're like somewhat well written, and the characters are like actually interesting in all of them. I'll probably put Thousand Year Door and even one up here. They're all really good. Like, I like them all a lot. Like, they're very memorable too. I haven't played them like ages, and I remember most of the shit in them. Like, they're actually like that good of games. They're probably, I think they are, yeah, pretty good. Honestly, I'd probably put Thousand Year Door like up here. That one's probably my favorite one. Super Paper's like up here. If I can find the other one, you can go up here as well. Probably better than, yeah. I mean, this is the Mario game I was talking about. It's better than 64. Yeah, absolutely go to games. Would recommend. Super Paper Mario might be a bit lower, but I would absolutely recommend it as well. I haven't played any of the ones after this, so I don't know what happens. Okay, we got quite a bit more. MGR I'll put here. Pretty good, very fun. It is as good as people say it is. Let's just say that much. Would recommend. Minecraft, finally. Minecraft. Alright, Minecraft going in A2. It's not a top game of all time for me. I'm not the hugest fan of sandbox games like Minecraft. Gmod I think is a better sandbox game, but that's because it's different from Minecraft. Gmod is intended to have limitless potential. Minecraft does not. Minecraft is limited to whatever they add into the game. By baby, you can build anything in the game, so that's good there. But yeah, Minecraft, it's fun. I like it. Once in a while I'll go and play it. It's a good game. Everyone likes Minecraft, so it stays in A tier. Is it the best game of all time? Maybe not, but it is very good. Yes. Yeah, they do make mediocre updates in the past little while. Yeah, Strikers. Persona 5 Strikers is alright. I'll probably put it here. I'm gonna get more about Persona 5 than Strikers, but I mean, I found it fun. Not too fun, but it was fun enough for me to play through it and 100% get every achievement. So yeah, couldn't beat you. GTA 5. Yeah, I don't need to explain this one. You know, this game's goated. Oh. Oh my god, yawn. Of course, as I'm recording, I have to yawn. But yeah, GTA, pretty good. Alright. Pokemon Moon. Goes here, and Ultra Moon goes here. I'm just gonna get through these. I don't. Both good games, very good free ones. I like X and Y a bit more, but they're both pretty fun to play as well. A lot of people like to complain about the cutscenes in Ultra Moon. Not that bad, honestly. Who cares? Pokemon fans with it to read or like whatever that meme is, blah blah blah. I mean, yeah. I mean, Pokemon does have that particular interesting story, so I kind of get it, but yeah. Alright, Mario Maker. Yeah, it's good. Mario Maker 2, it's good. Lego Indiana Jones, fun to play, it's good. Lego Indiana Jones 2, it's good. Pokemon Crystal, it's okay. Pokemon Red, it's okay. I'm just gonna put this together. Alright, Mario Kart 8, good game. Very fun. I like racing it. A very good track variety. They even add more. It's like Seasons Pass thing. Like, goddamn, this game is really the Mario Kart of Mario Karts. Like a Smash Ultimate's the Smash Ultimate of Smash Ultimates. This Ultimate. The Ultimate going up here. By the way, it's probably the best Smash game they've made. Yeah. Maybe not the best competitively, but the best overall. And it's Smash 4. It's kind of whatever. It's definitely the weakest one. Doesn't feel as good as the others. Alright, BT5 also goes up here. Pretty good. Good game. Not the best balanced one, but still pretty fun. I'm not just talking about Blue Chipper, by the way. There's a lot of problems in that game, but in terms of the balancing, but it's also overall pretty fun. The specialty buildings do help a lot of the worst towers out. So yeah, that's cool. Alright. Portal 2 is pretty good as well. Very, very fun to play around and do all the puzzles in it. I played this a lot more when I was younger. I haven't really played much older, but yes, it is overwhelmingly positive, and yes, it is that good of a game. And it also keeps getting released on everything else because of how good it is. Alright, let's do some of the Persona games. We'll do them all. Persona 4 is my favorite one. Persona 5 is my least favorite one, but still pretty good. I like Royal a lot. And FES, or Persona 3, or Reload, same thing. Top of 8 tier. Persona 4 is my favorite. Best cast and best storyline overall, in my opinion. I do like the more brighter tone to it. I know it's not as dark as the other ones. It's too bright. Like, who fucking cares? The story is just, in my opinion, way better than the other ones. And I'm gonna be real, Persona 3 is like the only actual dark one. Persona 5 is kind of dark, I guess. Oh, there's murder in it. Holy shit, there's murder in Persona 4 too. Like, whatever. But yeah, I like all the characters. My favorites probably Kanji. I like Naoto. I like Chie, Yukiko, Rise, Yosuke, blah blah blah. I like the dad, Nanako. I like them all. They're all pretty cool. Alright, then Persona 3. Persona 3 probably has the best social links in the series, I think. I feel like the social links in this game, Persona 4 are pretty good, especially the main cast and your dad or your uncle, and Nanako. But, man, Persona 3, I found all the girls pretty interesting in this game. I like Yukari, Mitsuru, Aegis, blah blah blah. The guys, they did a good job even doing their stories, even though they weren't part of the social links. Junpei, my goat. Akihigo's also pretty damn cool. Yeah, like overall just really good. Very, very good story. I like the theme of Persona 3 a lot. I think it's pretty well written. Especially after when you do like the main quests of the things of the story. And you get close to the end of the story, very, very good. Persona 5, my least favorite. I feel like the game is pretty good though. There's a lot of very strong points of the story, but there's a lot of downtime in it. I mean, this is a common criticism of the game, but like it starts off very strong and then it's pretty like it stays a bit strong and then it starts to die down and like for a while it's just kind of whatever. And then once you get towards the end of the game, it's a little strong, but then once you do the post game and Royal, it gets really strong again. A lot of ups and downs. Thoughts on the characters. I mean, Ryuji and Yusuke are both great. I like Haru, Futaba, and On, Makoto. Well, I just like them all. Maruki's my goat. I don't like Morgana, of course. I gotta put that in. But yeah, Persona 5 is also just pretty good. It's also just the best gameplay. A very fun game to play. I love it for that. Definitely the most replayable one. Maybe 3 Remote now because, I'd probably play that one over. But Tartarus is a fucking slog, so maybe not. But yeah, all very good games. Would recommend. Do I like more than SMT? I think SMT has a way better gameplay, but Persona, the ones I've played so far, have definitely better story than all of them, though 5 does have very good. Vengeance has a good story in particular. Alright, Terraria. I mean, this game's good. It's one of my favorite games of all time. Very fun sandbox game. Yes, if you are wondering, is it better than Minecraft? But yeah, way better. Like 10 times better than it is. Not even close. Though, that's up to personal preference. But yes, it is way better and way more fun to play. For a 2D sandbox, it does also have a consistent progression cycle, which I do like about it. Unlike Minecraft, which only has like one thing in it. But it's fine that Minecraft doesn't have proper progression, even though it tries to act like it does, but it doesn't. Anyways, enough shitting on Minecraft. Minecraft's a good game. But yes, Terraria, very good. Alright, let's rank Cyberpunk. Very good game. I honestly put it S tier. It's one of the better video games I've honestly played, especially now that they fixed everything. On release, it'd probably be like here, because it does have a really good story, so it'd be kind of yeah. But they fixed pretty much everything. I didn't really encounter very many issues when I played through it. There's like one quest that broke and I had like a crash, but aside from that, it was actually pretty good. Very, very fun game in terms of combat. Very well written story. I think Project City Red always does a very good job, but goddamn, they cooked a lot here. So yeah. And the story of the game was always good, so there's that. But yeah, I would recommend it if you like open world games or if you want a really good story in a game. Of all the open world games, it felt like, okay, there is definitely a lot of open world, but I feel like it was the most like filled in for an open world game. Like most open world games feel very empty and like very spacious. This one didn't really feel as much of emptiness in it. Like maybe it's because it was in the theme of the game, it was in the city instead of like fucking Skyrim or like Fallout, wherever the hell it is. But yeah, very very good. Eventually I'll play Fallout and I'll be on here. But yeah, pretty good game. Borderlands 1 also pretty good. Probably put it like in here. I do like 3 more than it, but pretty fun. Where did I put 3? Where did I put 3? Oh, here. This one goes here. I don't like it as much, though. I do like the guns in that a lot. Very fun to use a lot of them. So yeah. Alright, Coliseum and XD both go in B. I forgot about them. Yeah. They're just both okay games. Not that great. They're interesting gameplay, but my god, they are painless to play through, and there's a lot of Pokemon you just don't get to use them, which is fun. Alright, Risk and Returns goes up here. Now, that's the last video I'm going thing in this channel, so I'm going to go in depth with. Put 64 here, very fun speedrunning game as well. I'll probably put it up here. And Double Dash, nostalgic for this game, very fun GameCube game. So yeah, I'll put it like top here. But yeah, Risk Returns lastly. Very, very good remake of Risk Raid 1. Now, Risk Raid 1, honestly, not the best game. It's very dated in terms of controls. Risk Raid Returns fixes a lot of that. And they even added a patch to make mouse aiming, which is really cool. Very, very fun 2D roguelike game. It definitely holds its ground to Risk Raid 2. I think Risk Raid 2 is a lot better. But still a really good game overall, in my opinion. So yeah. That's it. Is this an accurate ranking of everything? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. So that's it for my video game tier list. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and look forward to tomorrow's upload as well, because it's going to be a special one. So yeah, bye.